What's going on, guys? Scopamart TV here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the word respect and disrespect. There are some people in this world that are in prison right now simply because they throw it all away to gain respect by beating somebody to a pulp, or worse, unaliving them. Now we're going to be watching a podcast from the Baller Alert page, talking about how far would you go if somebody said something to you that you didn't like.
If a man talks to you crazy, is it a certain thing that you be like, nah, I'm just not gonna let you talk to me like that as
There
a
are some
man?
things that
As a man, you can't.
I ain't gonna cap. I got too
Yeah.
much shit to lose. I don't give a fuck what nobody say to me. I got way too much shit to lose.
That is what you call a mature man. From an early age, always observe the type of people that get into fights. They usually can't keep a job. The type of people that always gets into confrontation usually don't have anything to lose. They don't have a job. They don't value family. They don't value anything. Matter of fact, they don't even have worldly possessions that they're afraid of losing. Most people that have no problem getting into fights, like he said, ain't got nothing to lose. And once you have something to lose, whether it be you value your time with your kids, your wife, your loved ones, you will figure out a way how to use this muscle, the brain, to not get into these knuckles and in turn end up behind bars.
On the other hand,
Unless you touch my wife or my kids, I don't give a fuck what you say to me.
like
Okay.
it's just certain things that you can't say. Like
I
I
ain't
didn't
getting
even
down shit.
I didn't even know this was a
That's
thing.
how they
Like
felt.
from being around, like I got like a lot of New York homies. I didn't even know like this was like a fight where like it was like if a man tell you to suck his private parts, like you gotta file off on him. Like
Because a lot of men
Listen, the words from a person's mouth should never have that much control over you as a man. Never, never. When you're thinking about how easily someone can be controlled like a remote, then are you a man? If I can say something to get you to do something, are you a man? Or are you a bot? A robot? Because if I can say something about, sucking my private parts and it gets you to jump at me, especially in the South, somebody tells you something, you come down here. Remember, New York, they're not allowed to carry firearms on them. So you come down here as a New Yorker, somebody tells you that, you jump at them, they got their weapon on them, you're coming at them, and they stood their ground. You're now a goner because of words. Your intelligence has to be weak for somebody to trigger you. You have look at it like this. There's one man there that says he got a lot to lose because he values himself, right? Once you love and respect yourself enough, you don't care if people respect you because you respect yourself. You know that there's nothing that these people can say or do to alter your perspective of yourself. Because you don't love and respect yourself, when a person tells you to do that to their private parts, that's when you get upset, because you don't respect yourself and you don't love yourself enough to know that I ain't into all that funny stuff. I got this going on over here. I'm busy. I'm working. You can say what you want as long as you don't come into my space. Or you could say, hey, you do that to me. See what they do. But at the same time, there is no need to get into altercations once you respect yourself. Going around beating people to a pulp will never get them to respect you. It will get them to fear you, or it will get them to be standoff away from you, but it won't gain you no respect. you actually close the window of opportunity on yourself by you being first response. Let me go and fight him. Nobody wants to hire somebody like that. Matter of fact, say you're your own boss. Nobody wants to give you the contract, man. Nobody gonna give you the job, man. Because you're so weak-minded, you are a brittle stick. You could break at any time. Nobody will be wanting to work around you. You know what I'm saying?
Men are big on respect, so it's
Mhm.
just like you ain't gonna just disrespect me and think I'm not gonna do nothing.
I don't even got time to lose nothing. I take care of too many people. Like I take care of too many households. I don't got time for all that. You can say whatever you want. Just don't touch my wife and my kids. You touch my wife and my kids, I'm at you. Outside of that, I don't give a fuck what you tell me.
I just ask because, like, as
I'm
a man, I don't know. Because as a woman,
As a boy, not even boy, because not all boys are the same, but as a weak-minded child that didn't mature to realize that there are consequences to actions, that is why there are people in the penitentiary. I always find it funny when the police pulls over certain people, and I'm going to speak on my people, and the cop will say something and it triggers the guy. And I know that the police, they talk a certain way and they come off a certain way, but the ego of certain black guys, or even other cultures, even white guys, doesn't matter, it's not a race thing, but ego of certain men. Oh, you can't talk to me like that. Think about this. They do that to get a reaction out of you so that they can use force against you. I figured this out. When a cop pulls me over, I smile. How you doing, sir? Oh, you want my license and registration? Here you go. I'm no criminal. I don't have nothing to hide. There you go, man. Take your time. The last cop that wrote me a ticket, I said, you have a nice day, sir. Why? Why am I going to be arguing with him for? I'm just going to take that thing to the lawyer. I paid the lawyer fee for the ticket. I don't even show up to the court, man. This is his thing. You have to be mature enough to look past certain things. I don't sweat the small stuff. You have your hands, you have your feet, you have life, you have air in your lungs. Why are you arguing with people? Why? Oh, respect. Do you respect yourself? That's the question you should ask. Do you respect yourself as a man?
and if a woman says something to me or to you, like, okay,
You better think
whatever.
about- yeah, I was
like,
saying, you
oh
better
my
think
God,
about
as
them
a
babies.
woman, you shouldn't. No, like the only reason, like, you gonna get me out my body is if you touch me or my kids. But if you
Yeah.
say something to my kids, I might go there.
And that's why I said, hey, I don't play basketball at
Yeah.
LA Fitness
Right,
because
right.
I know that
Yeah.
I'm gonna put myself
They're
in a
gonna
bad
provoke you.
position. Not just
Yeah.
they gonna provoke
Even the
me.
possibilities
I just,
is
Right.
I just
eliminated,
try to
yeah.
stay away from like certain
Yeah.
environments. That's why certain clubs I'll be like, I don't want to host.
If a man talks to you crazy,
Listen, I agree with what he's saying about not putting yourself into certain situations. But at the same time, you can't avoid people. You're gonna be around certain people whether you like it or not. They're gonna come into your space. Even though you don't go into their space, they're gonna come into your space. So you have to say to yourself, am I willing to throw my life away for words? There are people in prison right now for shooting up the club because somebody stepped on their feet, their shoe. The shoes will not last the sentence that these people are serving. Ask them where the shoes is at right now that the guy stepped on and caused him to kill the guy. They won't be able to tell you. We gotta wise up. Let's go to a few comments. If you get physical over words, you're weak-minded. Just say something back. That's it. Folks are always ready to pull you down, so keep pushing. No one should be disrespected. And what does that mean? What does that mean? If you go into the army and the sergeant is yelling in your face, do you punch him in the face? You got to be able to grow thick skin. The world does not care about your feelings. You as a man or a woman are the only person that should care about the way you feel, because that's how the world works. People are selfish, people are angry, people are bitter. Nobody's there to rock you to sleep. With that said, let me know what you guys think. Get into the comment section. Scope MR TV, I'm out.